Good morning from 27North headquarters. Paul Boswick here live. It is Saturday morning, middle of the winter storm. It's about 6 degrees here and our water froze. So I just came out to check on the building and water's frozen. We also have Evan. He's an influencer and a hardworking individual who's in the RV space out of Canada. And he spent the night in the Trekker. TR27 is what we're calling it now, TR27. And let's go check on him real quick and then figure out how to get this water unfrozen. So look how beautiful it is here. There he is. He spent the night in the TR27. Let's go see how he's doing, how his water's doing. That's something unique here is we actually do real world testing with real world people in the industry. We have a combination of our customers, prospect customers, influencers, overland outdoor enthusiasts, do real world testing, and of course a combination of us, Vlad, myself, our team does a lot of testing too. And why we have so many different people test our rigs is to ensure that not only the highest quality, but they're designed for practical use. So Evan is kind of a hybrid between an influencer and someone who's a specialist in the industry, especially coming from Canada. Whew, it is cold. My fingers aren't able to go together. That's how cold it is. So yeah, let's get his feedback. Good morning, Evan.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Good. How was your night?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I brought a little thermostat gun to check the temperature inside.
Perfect.
So outside it is 7 degrees. Got a little cool temperature gun. Can we go check inside the temperature?
Let's go have a look.
Alrighty, get the snow off my feet. So I'm in my boots, and I got the Carhartt boots. What kind of boots you wearing? You're in tennis shoes, bro?
I'm wearing shoes.
Tell me you're from Canada without telling me you're from Canada.
It's shorts weather.
I'm gonna close the door. He says it's shorts weather. Definitely not shorts weather. All right, let's go. So we'll start from here to see the temperature. Okay, it says it needs to recalibrate. Let's recalibrate. Okay, recalibrated. So it's reading 74.5. That is hot. Okay, let's see up here in the bed area. In the bed area, it is 69.9. That's better, 69.9. Let's see this side over here. 71 on this side. So that's the bed up here, the bed area. He's got all his cool stuff. He spent the night here. Can I walk around in boots? You can. So that's my Carhartt boots. Sorry for the Carhartt boots. And then if you take your shoes off, you can also walk barefoot as well because it's a warm floor. That's stock. That's no heated floors. We do offer heated floors as well. So if you want heated floors, we offer the Rixson heating floor system and a couple others. Wow, look at the ceiling. It reflects nicely. All right, let's go check the compartments next. We'll make sure our water's nice and running. So we're good on water. Nothing froze. Nice and toasting here. Pass through there. How's the temp out here? All right. So that's it's reading 55. How long have you had the compartment open?
Probably a minute or two.
So a couple of minutes is down to 55-ish. Nothing froze, it looks like. No leaks. Batteries are in here, nice and safe. So yeah, survived 7 degrees. We're gonna do some more filming, some more pictures, and then we're gonna do a little bit of drifting to see and show just how low that center of gravity is. So stay tuned, we got some more stuff coming for you. Alrighty, we're back in here getting ready to go drifting. So before going drifting, or I should say off-roading, make sure you stow everything in a safe place. So all the tables and everything are gonna go in the right places. Back here, we have the bed conversion. So essentially the back cushions they go here. They have a wood piece underneath the cushion built in, and then to make it back into a dinette, so the wood is built into the cushion, so you don't have to carry extra planks and stuff. And then you just slide it back into place, and you got a dinette. All right, give us 2 minutes to get everything put together, and we're gonna start doing some aggressive off-road drifting testing. Vlad is also gonna come out here and join us too.
Whoops.
See you guys in a few. Guess who's here? Vlad. We can hear him drifting outside. We missed it, but Vlad is here. So shot number one for testing is going to be Vlad driving, and then me and Evan filming, and then we're gonna rotate. Evan's gonna do some R&D testing and just to push the truck to its limits. We have a ledge here that we're gonna climb up and down, make sure it's all good and solid. And then this truck is off to Alaska to the very first TR27 customers. Thank you for trusting us. So if you are in Alaska or Canada, you can connect with Sean or a customer and get to test this truck and see it in real life and in action. All right, shot number one, let's go. All right, so we've tested this in the hot desert, sand dunes. We did all the sand testing. We went to the beach and beach testing. We went and did testing, Rocky Mountain climbing. You can find it all on YouTube. Today, Vlad, I, and Evan, we're gonna do some snow testing. So test number one is to show the center of gravity and not to be afraid to drive in the snow. So you can see here, 14,000 pounds. See how it's got that flex, so it's got movement. You don't have to worry about the shell like breaking on you or anything. And then the liquid steering suspension takes a bulk of the hit. So you can see Vlad there. He's doing a right turn test, and then it's going to be followed by a left turn test here in a moment. And I'm going to swap the camera to the other view so you can get a better illustration of the capabilities of this. And I want to highlight 14,000 pounds. That's dry weight. So once you put the water and the fuel, you're probably around 15,000 pounds. And it's not afraid of a little turn there, curvy edges, roads, things of that nature. All right, enough of me talking. I'm going to swap the camera and show you up close. So 2-wheel drive, 45-degree climb in the snow, test failed. So now we're gonna switch to 4x4. He's switching to 4x4. And in 4x4, it does the trick. So if you're climbing a 45-degree snow angle, switch it to 4x4 and it'll climb it right up. I'm gonna switch the view so you can see what it's like coming down. Look at the center of gravity. He's driving at an angle. Look at that angle. So, all right, interior shot of test number two. So Vlad is saying it doesn't traditionally drift, so it's too good of a TR27 to drift. Too much traction. Okay, so in order to really drift, like if you want to take a corner, you got to counter it. So you go one way and then you trick it, and then you're able to drift it. Do not do this at home. I do not recommend doing this at home. We're just illustrating to you how much traction the TR27 has, and the center of gravity is so low. We're going in circles right now. Does it feel like we're gonna flip?
No,
not at all. Like, I feel comfortable and safe, and I've been in a lot of car accidents. So, and you hear there's nothing rattling or breaking or falling in the back. All right, Vlad, I'm getting dizzy, brother. There's nothing rattling in the back. There's nothing falling, breaking. So yes, test number, I forget what we're at, like 3 or 4. We passed the non-flipping over, but we failed the drifting test. So TR27 is not designed for drifting. It will not drift unless you trick the truck into drifting and using the weight of the truck to make it drift. If that makes sense, comment below what you think about that. That's so cool. It doesn't feel like we're gonna flip. We got a 14,000 pound truck and we're just going in circles, illustrating to you what this truck is capable of. Let's get it time shop. Alrighty, that concludes the TR27 cold weather testing. Just to recap, we went up 45-degree climbs, angled 35 side angle, and then we also did sub-freezing temperatures. Something we realized, we forgot to turn on the heat pads for the water tanks. But guess what? Nothing froze. That's how warm it is inside the, what we call the fuselage, the shell, or the habitat. It's so warm, it's so well insulated that we didn't even have to turn on the heat pads for the batteries or for the water tanks. Side note, do not recommend doing that if you're gonna stay in -3-degree climates. But however, in the event that you do forget to turn on your battery heat pad and your fresh water and your gray water heat pads, everything, including the valve for your gray water, is built, and your black tank is built into the shell. So that's how well insulated it is. Again, it's a carbon fiber vacuum infused shell, and everything is on the inside. And then it's got a solid foam core with 3M Thinsulate. -3 degrees last night. The only complaint Evan had was it was a little too warm. So we're gonna work on adjusting the Truma heater to make sure it's not as hot inside and that you can stay a nice, comfortable night. Up next is the van. We're gonna take the van and do all the same tests on the van, and then Evan's gonna camp out. It's gonna be even colder, so it's supposed to be -10 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. Evan's gonna camp out in our newest adventure van. So stay tuned for more.